Avalon Blue, man, in the weed snip, man. This morning I'm going to the doctor, man. But I do want to have a conversation this morning while I'm driving over that way. You know, as far as the street shit go, man, it seems like the parents change. It ain't just the kids, the parents change too. You know, like I said, I used to do intervention for 11, just work for the grid for 11, man. And I did the Summer Night Lights program, lead dude for the Summer Night Lights program. And it is crazy, man, you know, what we deem as normal today. You know, I be hanging out, I do hang out with the fellas. I do, because I still stay in my community, and why go somewhere else and party when I can go to the park for free? And if I really want to have a good time and party and drink and all that other type of shit and have a good time and laugh and cheer, I can go to the park and do that shit. So it's cheap. Hey, I'm used to going party for cheap. I ain't used to going to the clubs paying to go party. So, you know, I grew up on house parties, backyard boogies and shit like that. I might have been to a nightclub besides like a hood day function. I might have been to a nightclub, maybe like in my life. How many times I probably been to a nightclub? I could say about a good 12 times in my whole life. Probably been to a nightclub because I grew up on house parties. You know what I mean? But the point I'm making is because I haven't seen a parent in a long time pull up to the homeless, to the community, to the hood, and like, nigga, my son and my daughter ain't gang banging, and really, you know, come out there and stand up. Like, my son, the kid is not gonna be in the streets and I'm taking a punk ass home, or put them off. You know what I mean? So I ain't seen that many parents do that in a long time, man. It seems like these days they talk shit about the gang bangers and the gang banging stuff, but shit, they got kids that's banging in their house. Their own kids banging, accepting it. You know what I mean? So I just say to the parent this morning, it's about 8 o'clock, man, if you ain't doing nothing right now, I'll double dog dare your ass to go to your son's school or your kid's school to see how they doing. I heard that. I mean, it's kind of, I don't want to say it's never too late, but it's May. But I doubt if you pull up and go see what the fuck your kid doing. You know, I be working at these schools, man, and it's crazy that, like, us working parents, right? We ain't no entertainers and that shit, you know what I mean? When my son went to Dorsey, I wouldn't buy my son no $100 fucking pair of pants and all that shit. But you not knowing that when my son went to school, he competing for a dress code with kids that's adopted. Let me run it back to you how I got to that. You know, my sons go to Dorsey and shit, and Daddy, I want to wear this, I want to wear that. You know how that's the fashion high school, go to fashion schools, right? So I'm, you know, working and shit. I'm trying my best, you know, I understand where he coming from. So I'm trying to do my best as a working class pop, regular daddy, man, and that's to do the best I can for the dress code. Cause I don't even got no fucking $100 pants my motherfucking self. So I go to one of his football games, and I'm in the stands with one of the kids and shit. You know, we talking, and we go to snack bar, and the kid is telling me about what's the problem, little issues he having at the crib. So I'm like, yeah, we listening, and I find out this kid live in a foster home. So I see him living in a foster home. I said, okay, I don't have a problem with that. I said, okay, so it's foster kids. So again, as me being a parent, you know, last time I went to school, I don't know if we had foster kids in school when I was in school. Like I said, that was a long time ago. But if they did, I didn't know. So when I see that, I'm like, okay. And then I've seen the other kids who parents I know who mama got Section 8. And they got low income, you know, vouchers. So when I'm looking, I said, wait a minute to myself. I said, so damn, man, I'm trying to, you know, keep up with the fashion for my son, make sure he's respectable and, you know, blend in with the rest of the floor of the crowd, I wouldn't say at school. But what hit me was, as a working parent and trying to keep my son up to par as far as the dress code go, that I was competing with kids who was getting allowances. Like I said, if you in a, you know, you in a situation where you might be in an adopted agency, I'm like, I just tell my son, I said, Daddy, you know, them kids get a check. You know what I mean? Like a check every month or so, just for that. And then I'm telling my son, I say, see them, I say the other kids, mama, son, they parents only pay $100 a month, $110 a month for rent. So they got extra money to buy nice clothes. You know what I mean? So over time, when I start pointing that out to my son, I'm like, Daddy, you competing with people we might don't have the how to say, the movie lifestyle or the rap video lifestyle, but we together, me, you, your mama, you know, and you know your sister, you know, we together, man, and we making it best way we can. And the kids that you see in that school don't have that. You looking at the dress code, but they really want your household, Daddy. They wish. I mean, you can say it's like a. I told her it was like how can I say, like a boomerang thing. I said you want to dress like them, but they want parents like you have, Daddy. They rather have a daddy at home than a $200 pair of shoes without no parents at the house. So, you know, a lot of times with the kids, man, you gotta really, how can I say, talk to them, man, and point out certain stuff for them when they're at school, man, because if they see it themselves, they don't know what they're looking at. That's the, you know, shit. My son, before I had a conversation with the little nigga, for that, he catch a fucking flocking case because one of his boys that was going to school with him, they was commenting. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna get a little kid name. You know, they come and pop one together. My son don't bang, but you know, one of his football teammates go to school with him, and he didn't have a dress code, however. And he was like, Daddy, they was clowning him, Daddy, at school on lunch break, everybody joking on his shoes, leaning to the side and shit, Daddy. And basically, Daddy, I just wanted to try to hit a lick real quick to get my homie some clothes, man, because I don't got nothing for him, and everybody laughing at him, Daddy, and I wanted to have his back. When he told me that, I was like, I want to kick your ass, but being loyal to your friend, that's your daddy. You got that from your daddy. You got that honesty. You got caught, but you with your boys to the fullest. I understand it. You got that from your daddy. So I didn't whoop his ass, but I was still disappointed. But the point I was making to him, I said, Daddy, you trying to hit licks and do this shit to compete with some kids who don't have what you have at home. You don't know the value of having parents at home, and they don't have parents at home, but they dress better than you, and you trying to hit a lick to dress like them, but at the same time hurt your parents that you have. So you know, it's a lot of time, a lot of stuff that we go through, man, as parents, bro, and being an OG from a neighborhood don't make it no easier. You know what I mean? It do, but it don't. I want to say, for us, me raising my son, PJ, and he started like, you know, high school and trying to experiment with weed and shit. I'm a strict daddy and shit, but sometimes the little homies from the set, they just like pull me to the side. You know, I'm an old daddy. They don't know, but I say by having little homies from the hood, the other homies, Baby Loon, Boo Bop and them, a couple of your homies used to pull my coattail like, man, Blue, you can't do like this with your son, blah, 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 because of X, Y, and Z. You know, they seen something, you know, by them being younger, you know what I mean? Not too much older, they could be PJ big brother. They seen shit. They was seeing stuff from a modern standpoint. I was so old school. They was, you know, bringing me up to point on how to be a father. So, you know, I want to give shout out to them dudes, the little homies too, man. They helped me out a whole lot, man, from screaming on PJ ass because maybe daddy was overreactive, man. But, you know, that is a part of being a daddy, man. So I would say overreacting. I remember one time, man, my son was at Dorsey, bro, and, you know, I guess they do the hazing. You know the high school shit, you know, older kids, folk to younger kids and shit, you know, they, you know, haze them and shit. So I guess PJ and a young cat that, you know, come for demos, they jumped the dude. He was a senior or something. They jumped him. So I'm doing gang division at the time. And my son said, Daddy, I'm like, what's up, man? You know, I'm looking at my clock. I'm like, Dad, you calling me this time of day? You must be in class. He said, Dad, I got into this dude, man. And we at the park. There's Daddy up here. Like, he needs your hands. Man, I was with my boy T-Bone from Pebble. T-Bone kind of tall. But the dude who Daddy was from Fruit Town Brown. So I told T-Bone, you stay back, bro, because I don't want to bring you. And you a B-dog. I don't want you to be involved, bro. Then it make it messy. I don't want you to, So I'll go over there, man. I fly up King Boulevard, run every light to King all the way to Dorsey, man. I get up there, the dude, Dad gone. So that's what something happened. He said, man, I said, Daddy, once I told his father what happened, the daddy got on his son's ass. You know what I mean? Because his son was older than us, and he was picking on us, and we ended up jumping him. But once we told his daddy what happened, his daddy got on his son, and they left. So now the fight happened at school, so now Daddy got to go over to the school grounds and go see the goddamn dean at Dorsey. You know me, I'm buffing him, lifting weights and shit. I'm hitting the hallway with the gloves in the back pocket. That Pop want to get down, we gonna get down. So I'm hitting the hallway at Dorsey. I'm trying to scan and see who the parent and the kid is. But by me from the east side, they from the west side, they've been going to Dorsey, got traditions of going to Dorsey, and they were more comfortable on campus. So when I hit the hallway, I see the big dude, right? So I'm finna go get at the big dude, but he sent his son to talk to me. When the son came to talk to me, he would like apologize for the situation ever. About him and my son, him and PJ get into it and shit, man. And they was like, by the gang culture, they were like, should we let both of them stay at school, blah, blah, blah. But both of them was athletes. So when I ended up talking to the dean about it, and I told the dean, I said, my son is in the 10th grade. No, I said he's in the 10th grade, 11th grade, 10th grade. And the other kid is a senior. And I told him, I said, I'll take my son to Jeff for the rest of the school year and let this young man stay here and graduate. I don't want this little misunderstanding between him and my son is the break up, to stop his education. We still got time. So, yeah, we took my son back to Jeff a little bit, and the young man, his pop, mutual respect, man, and his son graduated on time, and there wasn't no delay in his graduation, man. So that was great shit, man. So, moral of the story today, man, get your kids out the street, man. I do a lot of, like I say, do a lot of individual work, man. I know more of y'all kids than I know y'all. I deal with more y'all kids than I deal with the parents, man. And like I tell y'all, if you're looking for a camp counselor, the motherfucker with the beige Docker shorts, with the Lacoste shirt, with the preppy look at that, no, that's not me. No, that's not me. See, a lot of people see when they see individuals, you fuck with the kids. Yeah, I do. But I fuck with a certain type of style of kid. See, I'm not no camp counselor. I'm not no motherfucking babysitter. Remember, I don't do it for a living. So I only fuck with the rough and tough nigga. I'm only fuck with the motherfuckers who might personally have a heat on them. I fuck with the little kids. I gotta give little kids that their parents gave up on already. That they accepted that the worst out their kids already. I gotta deal with them. I gotta deal with the kids who got crackhead and whine those suck ass parents who ain't never seen no, their hero ain't never showed them shit. So me trying to convince them that life is not all what you think it is, yeah, I got an uphill battle because they got some punk ass parents at home. Charm head parents, alcoholic parents, absentee parents. So yeah, I deal with them kids. So yeah, they respect the golf hat, they respect the khaki sag. They don't respect the Docker shorts and the motherfucker looking like a probation officer either though. They don't respect him. Like I say, this right here about me wearing golf hats and shit, I really come from the 80s. So a lot of these cats you see with them, they really faking and lying. I'm just happen to really be a cat who really come from the era. So when I rock khakis and crease and penalties and white t-shirts. I already grew up like that. Other niggas copycats. I already grew up like that when everybody was wearing that shit. So I'm staying in my lane. I'm not wearing no tight ass pants. I'm not wearing no funky ass skinny jeans. What you call them, stack jeans? No, I ain't doing that. So when they see me, what's the OG? What's the OG? What's up, youngster? What's up, youngster? Yeah, they respect the OG though. They don't respect the camp counselor. So by me being OG, I know other OGs. I know other dudes from other communities. You know what I mean? So we keep like, you know, a net over our community, over the fucking kids. So if I'm rolling and there's a problem over there on the east side, shit. If it's the Peblos, oh T-Bone, Nay, Peblo, what's up, homie? What's up, Sue Whoop? It's issue, blah, blah, blah. Got there. My niggas. Oh, the villains, oh, I call local Mike 25% bad now. What's up? Everything good? We good. On the full trade side, I'm gonna call Devo, More Money, Sinbad, Photos, Gangsta Blue and them. Cuz we straight, what up, cuz? We good, woo. So I'm gonna call the Broadway. I'm gonna call my big casino. I'm gonna call my Caesar Mike and them. Cuz Tone Bone. Cuz what's happening? Waves, we good? Everything good. So long as I make sure everything around me is good, call the six pack, make six C-Bone, ducking them, TCing them. Oh, my nigga heard Joker in jail. But call the homie down there, call Big Quake and them. What up, homie? We good? Big Lyman and what up, cuz? What up, Snake? We straight? Everything straight. So when my homies hang out on 51st, bro, I always check in with the other G's around my area. I don't do it for a living. I do it because I like to do it. Just when I do intervention work for my community, man. If I don't gotta get a phone call with no bullshit in the morning, hey man, boring is good. In my community, boring is good to me. Ain't no action, I'm cool with it. You know what I mean? They call me turned down. Bro, you getting soft, cuz you getting soft. I hear you, I know. Maybe I am, cause I want you to live. Maybe I am. Maybe me still doing time with Big Blue and Slam and Key Ryan for the last 25, 6 years. You know what I mean? Walked it off with YG, still walking it off with Krim. You know what I mean? Just seen Baby Scrap. Baby Scrap was a kid. Last time I seen him, man, he a grown ass man, like 17, 20 years later. You know what I mean? Maybe it do something to me when you see little Pee Wee and them. See my little niggas that I raised do like 17 years straight. I don't know. Maybe it do something to you, man. Maybe it do something to you. It did something to me. Noticing that my closest friends never met PJ till he was grown. All the Part 1 football games I've been to, man, my friends was in jail, man. All the high school games my son I went to, man, all my best friends was in jail, man. When they say, man, you know, it's crazy. You hear that shit. I used to hear that when I was young. The real gangsters are dead in jail. You used to hear that when I was a kid. And as you get older, you're like, yeah. Somebody said that. Yeah. It's just different, bro. It's just different, man. I remember we used to all be outside. Like right now I'm on Vernon. Nigga, I remember these kids on Vernon, niggas standing outside, up and down Vernon. People standing outside on phone booths, walking up down the street. Every street down out here looking like downtown LA. Oh my God, that's crazy. Man, I just pull up right now. See like my cousin over here looking crazy as a motherfucker, standing out there talking to the air. Just seeing my cousin, man, talking to the air, man. You know, we all got family that go drug, alcohol problems. So yeah, I see one of mine, man. I'm like double back. Let me double back in a minute and go get him something to eat. Go to McDonald's, get him something to eat. But it is different, man. I'm a real East Side nigga, man. I really grew up over there, man. My whole life, man. Everybody moved around, bounced around. I didn't bounce around like that. I was right there, man. So I went to elementary with the Broadways. Grew up in the park with the homies in the Broadways. Spent a lot of time at Gibber Lindsay too. My godparents, my god grandmama them, Lil Pook and them. I was still on 43rd too, man. Go to Gibber Lindsay playing, nigga. My mama used to hang out at Wallen Vernon liquor store parking lot. So Vernon was Vernon was like one of the main stores towards that way on Vernon. So all the OGs, my Uncle Taco, Donald Petty hung out there, man. A lot of the OGs hung there, man. Kenny Dozier, rest in peace, man. Hung out there, man. So I knew, shit, a lot of different kids, man. So While we all outside, I know a lot of grew up with Devo and them on 43rd, Little B, Little Snipe, all of us, Preacher, all of them grew up as many as kids, nigga. Then shit. I remember the 43rd, the scrapping in 43rd place, they were just 43rd place, period. They weren't even four trades, they were just 43rd place, period. Shermbo, the Little Albone, Prentice, all them. We grew up to get Tanika and them all grew up over there, man. So it's different, man. You know, for the record, just for the record, at the height of the Avalon and the 5 trade and 4 trade beef, man, I'm gonna keep it real with you, bro. I don't think everybody was getting at everybody the same. Because there was too much family stuff involved. A lot of people wasn't tripping like, you know what I mean? You would think, like, how we wasn't just straight strangers. So, you know, a lot of people didn't want to get involved. Some people did, some of us did, because it is what it is. But it was difficult for some because a lot of people had friendships, man, that was way before then. A lot of families had ties to each other, man. And it didn't just separate the streets, man. It separated niggas' families and everything. Even the fucking crackheads took sides. Shit, so you know, shit is different, bro. But you know I got here maybe on some negative shit, but that ain't who I am. Bear with me, y'all. Y'all finna get this show, man. Let me get my shit together, man. Like I said, the young man threw me in the fire. I got through in the fire with motherfucking before I had the season on the fish yet. So you know, but I'm a brown, and I'm gonna showcase us, man. Nobody gave us a shot, man. But every time somebody talk about L.A., they talk about Crenshaw and Watts and Compton. And no beef, but it's our turn. I just think it deserves a turn to be seen. That's what I think. It deserves a turn to be seen. Yeah. I think it's our turn to be seen, man, and be accounted for, man. I think we got talent too. So, again, man, I'll see y'all later, man. This is a brief conversation. Say good morning, everybody, man. But I'm gonna say, go through your kid shit. Go through your kid shit, man. If you feel like myself, if you want black on black to be better, make sure it's not your family fucking up. I know you want to hear some drama, some bullshit, but I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. Make sure it's your motherfucking kids fucking up. Go to your kids' drawer. Make sure your kids don't got the heat. And all you niggas out there on Instagram, floss with your heat, coming home to the motorcycle club, drunk and shit, with your gun hanging around, not securing that bitch. Don't think your kids don't know your heater at. So, I'm gonna go to the doctor. But I'm gonna tell you this though, the last thing I'm gonna tell you this. Remember, they convicted them white folks who kids did that mass shooting. The parents went to jail. And they're taking their kids to the shooting range. Don't ever think, bro, at time that your kid do some shit at school, bro, that they ain't come to book your ass. Don't think that you just gonna keep your kid, they gonna keep letting your kid go to jail by himself. And you got that good job, and like they gonna sue your motherfucking ass. So again, check, cover the bag, nigga. Go in that mother, check your kids' shit. Make sure there ain't no liability to the bag, man. Eggs up, nigga. More of the story, get the kids out the motherfucking street. Hey,